Did you know that some individuals, despite facing the harshest punishment, criminals have even requested their own execution? Let's unravel the mysteries together. Scott Dozier. Scott Dozier gained significant attention when he expressed his desire for execution. He had been convicted of a gruesome murder that occurred in 2002, when he lured Jeremiah Miller to a Las Vegas hotel room and brutally killed and dismembered him. As a result, Dozier was found guilty of first-degree murder and handed a death sentence. There were also suspicions that Dozier had killed another person, but the case was dropped due to a lack of physical evidence. Despite facing legal challenges and difficulties in obtaining the necessary drugs for lethal injection, Dozier remained resolute in his wish to be executed. He argued that if Miller's family believed he was responsible for their loved one's murder, they should have the opportunity to seek justice and closure. Dozier's request for execution ignited debates concerning the ethics of capital punishment and the rights of victims' families to have a say in the punishment of the perpetrator. However, in a surprising turn of events, before Dozier's scheduled execution could take place in early 2019, he was discovered dead in his prison cell, seemingly having taken his own life. This unexpected development abruptly ended the contentious case and left lingering questions about Dozier's true intentions and the unresolved aspects of his final moments.
Outlook on this is that personally, I'm not that concerned with it. I think once they get started, they're going to get it done one way or another. It's ideally it not be terrible and painful, but if it is, I'm kind of committed with that.
Painful or protracted executions, that has not dissuaded you from asking me to sign this warrant in this order?
It is not. Your Honor, all the people ended up dead, and that's my goal here.
Are you sure this is what you wish me to do?
I am, yes, 100% sure.
Scott Dozier's story highlights the complexities surrounding the death penalty and the deep emotions involved. His heinous crime and subsequent conviction brought attention to the nature of the justice system and the consequences imposed upon those who commit severe acts of violence. Despite the legal hurdles and controversies surrounding the use of lethal injection drugs, Dozier remained steadfast in his desire for execution, believing it would offer a sense of closure and retribution for the victim's family. The circumstances surrounding Dozier's death, characterized as a suicide, added another layer of complexity to the case. It raised questions about the state of mind of a person facing imminent death and the psychological toll of such a situation. Moreover, it left observers pondering whether Dozier's desire for execution stemmed from a genuine acceptance of his punishment, or if there were underlying motivations and unresolved issues that led to his tragic end. The case of Scott Dozier serves as a reminder of the intricacies and moral dilemmas associated with the death penalty. Eileen Wuornos. Eileen Wuornos gained worldwide notoriety for being the first female serial killer. During the 1980s and 1990s, Wuornos murdered 7 men in Florida. She claimed that she acted in self-defense, alleging that the victims had sexually assaulted or attempted to assault her. Wuornos had a troubled upbringing marked by abuse and neglect, which led her life down a path of criminal behavior and drug use. When Wuornos stood trial, her defense team argued that her traumatic childhood and mental health issues should spare her from receiving the death penalty. However, Wuornos herself made an unconventional request. She insisted on being executed. She believed that her execution would bring her comfort and that she had no fear of death.
It sounds like you've been betrayed by everyone.
That's right, I was. That's why I don't care if I'm executed and leave this planet.
This request stirred controversy and ignited debates regarding the death penalty, wrongful convictions, and the treatment of women within the criminal justice system. Despite the arguments made by her defense team, Wuornos' desire for a swift execution prevailed. Many wondered how her troubled past and psychological state should factor into determining her punishment. The case brought attention to broader questions about the appropriate consequences for heinous crimes, especially considering the impact of childhood trauma on an individual's behavior. In 2002, Wuornos was put to death by lethal injection. This event sparked ongoing discussions and raised ethical questions surrounding capital punishment. people contemplated whether Wuornos' troubled background and mental health should have played a more significant role in her sentencing. The case also highlighted the challenges in addressing the complexities of criminal behavior and the nuances of punishment within the legal system. Wuornos' story continues to captivate public interest, and her case serves as a reminder of the multifaceted nature of crime and punishment. If you found these cases intriguing, please give this video a like and share it with others who might be interested.